Hey guys, Kev here, and I wanted to do a full review on the CWF Peanut custom flashlight, and then I also want to show you how to program the light. So first off, this light is fantastic. It's from Charles Wiggins over at CWF. I believe it is the smallest 18350 size flashlight. It is very short, so that's kind of the thing here. Let's see. We're looking at 2.9 inches, so not even 3 inches. And then 0.988 up at the head. It thins out down to 0.84 at the the slimmest, I guess, would be up here somewhere. 0.84, and then comes back up to 0.99 up here at the top. Give them a clicky switch. It is made in the United States. Obviously, there's some imported parts in here when it comes to the LEDs and the driver and whatnot. But the body is machined in the United States. You have the copper pill in there. You have the drivers developed by Charles over at CWF. This is running the Quantum Dragon driver, which is a new driver from Charles. So this, I believe, is the only light with it right now. We're going to run through the instructions. I'm going to show you how to program it. It's pretty simple, pretty cool. Very similar to the Dragon Driver V3 I just did a video on as well, but I wanted to have separate ones for people searching. This one's in titanium. It's in 219C Nichia emitter, 5000K, so pretty standard stuff. This was made in August of 23. And again, here's the instructions if you want to pause and zoom in and read. Yeah, it's rocking an 18350. I'll open it up so you guys can see inside if you're curious. But these are the batteries. I bought some extras. I always have 3 or 4 extras. This is a vape cell. Looks like an M11 or M11. 1100 mAh. The key on here is max continuous discharge is 9 amps. So you want a high discharge rate on your battery if you're going to try to get a battery for this. So just make sure you pay attention to that. Triple emitters, they like those. So you want to do that. Again, it's nice and short. So ergonomically, you know, it's comfortable in the hand like this. It's rare that I'll use it like this. I am mostly using this in a cigar grip. I'll hold it like this, and then you can get your thumb back here to kind of do your thing, right? Currently I have it programmed with no memory, so it'll come back on secondary. The really cool thing about this light is it has 3 secondary colors in there. So you have the red LED secondaries in there that I have on, but you can also change this to blue and green. I will show you that. There are benefits to each one. Red is good for at night if you don't want to mess up your night vision. So it preserves your night vision. Animals, I believe, can't see it, so it's good for hunting and stuff like that. Blue is good for other people at night. So if you're walking around a room, it doesn't penetrate skin well. So you'll see here that red kind of comes through my skin there a little bit. These secondaries are very dim, so it doesn't matter all that much. But the blue doesn't penetrate skin. So if somebody's sleeping, it doesn't penetrate their eyelids as easily. And it's also easy to see. And then green is just the easiest for the human eye to see. And apparently it's good for maps. So those are the 3 lights and why I guess you would use them. It's also just cool and kind of a novelty, and I don't know. I like it, so I'm rocking secondaries on the lights that have them. Doesn't kill me if they don't have it, but it's cool. Now, like I said, the downside here is because you have 3 LEDs in there, 3 colors, you get a very dim secondary light. So, for example, this is on the secondary color. This is my Citadel, and this is on low secondary, and you can see the difference, right? If I put this on high secondary, I mean, it's an absolutely crazy difference. And this light does not have a high secondary. There's no high secondary. You only get this. And it's a very uneven beam because you just have these 3 random red LEDs in there because he had to fit green and blue in there too. So it doesn't have a perfect triangle where this, you have one there, one down there, and one there. It's kind of a perfect setup, right? So you get a pretty, good beam. Still not perfect, but better. This is the Reaver Arm Citadel if you want to compare sizes. This is a 16340 light. This is an 18350. The Citadel is longer, and they're relatively similar in thickness. So just to show you some comparisons, here's the Okluma DC0 14500 light, the thinnest that I've found. And this is about 0.72 of an inch. This is about 0.98. And again, it's going to be much longer. And just to show you another 14500. Here you go. La Lima Metalcraft Ion Slim, 0.85 over here at the head. 0.98 or 0.99. So this comes in titanium and aluminum as far as I know so far, and it comes in a polish or a machine finish, a stonewash like this, which does wear. So even though it says stonewash, don't let that fool you. It's more of like a very even stonewash, almost a bead blast, heavy bead blast. Think urban survival gear pens or smooth precision pens. They're stonewash. And then he also now is doing a tumble. That is the one that is going to be, like this or like this. This is kind of a blast and tumble. And then you have this, which is tumbled. It's going to scratch way less. Show it less anyway. This is going to show it. The machine satin is going to show it for sure. But looks the best. So trade-off. Really nice just spring clip. It works fantastically. I have no complaints about the clip. It's not as sexy, as a milled clip like this, but it honestly functions better. It is a little tight, but I like it quite a bit. Doesn't move or anything like that. And I think the best thing about this light in terms of like size and ergonomics is how small it is, and then having that cigar grip just feels really, really good on this light. More so than any other light. I don't really use it on this one much. You can. It feels great, but it's a little bigger of a light, so I just use it kind of like a normal light, It also is thick, like the titanium's thick, so it doesn't heat up as much as some other lights. This gets hot. Because of how small it is and how much output it has, I mean, it's over 1,000 lumens in this small package. So you hold it back here, you don't get hot or anything. This will heat up. So, trade-off there. But you just hold it like this and you're good to go, I'll unscrew the head here. It is very tight on there. Threads, really good. Charles always does a great job with machining. Here's that battery again. Flat top. Make sure you remember that. Flat top, max continuous discharge 9 amps. These are available on Amazon. So these are easy to get. You can get 2 packs on Amazon. They were like $20, so there's a downside, but you could probably get them on illumn.com for maybe $4, $5 a pop if you want to do it that way. Spring down here, titanium tube, battery just falls in. It's not gliding in like that Citadel I've shown in the past. Machining is spectacular on this as well, but when you watch that battery fall in, it kind of rides in, right? Even straight down, it doesn't just drop. You can see it kind of guide itself in, or this one, whoops, that was me. Right, it's just gonna drop, which is fine. I mean, it's seriously fine, but just a little touch there on the Citadel I like. And then you really got to crank this guy to get it to that full tightness. Might have went a little further. There you go. Boom. I love that he hid the driver under that copper plate or whatever the hell's going on here. I'm assuming the driver's under there. But I mean, look at that. Look at how much he fit into what? Like that area? I mean, that's crazy. And then the battery, it literally sticks out because it's such a short light. And then there it goes, threads right on like a beauty. And then you got to give it some torque to get it all the way down, just like that other one. That seam is real tight. Light comes on, no problem. Absolute beauty. I love this light. I think it's my favorite CWF. I actually sold my other ones, the micro clicks, just have gotten away from the smaller lights. So that's the main reason. I want to get an Arcadian. I don't know if he's going to make more or if there's any out there, but they look sexy. It's basically a little bit of a longer version of this. And then I'd love to see him make a 14500 light. That would be fantastic too. So, can't wait for all of that. But yeah, the light's really good. I'm going to include a, beam shot video here at the end. That's going to be from, a week or two ago. So bear with me if I say anything dumb. I'm learning a lot as I go here. But you'll at least get to see the light and all of that. So, yeah, let's get into programming this. I'm going to pull it up on the website because I feel like, let me put on Do Not Disturb so I don't get a bunch of messages. I feel like that card, I'm going to be like squinting the whole time. So here's the Peanut. And here we go. So if you want to pause and read any of this, you can. There's 13 mode groups, and then here it tells you how to enter. There's a lot of information there, but it's really simple as far as I remember. So to enter configuration mode, you want to tap 12 times. Now, I want to be clear, there's a difference between tap and click. This is a tap. I'm cycling modes, right? A click is a full click. Right? Makes sense? So tap and click. If I say tap and hold, I mean tap and hold. Right? Not click. That's a different thing. Tap, tap, tap and hold. Click. Okay? Different things. We really shouldn't need to click at all, but we'll see. So you tap 12 times fast to get into programming mode. I'm just going to show you how to do that first, okay? There's going to be 4 options once you're in programming mode. And then there's going to be sub-menus, okay? So look at it this way. Tap 12 times, enter program mode. You tap 12 times and then hold. The way you know it's going into program mode is you're going to tap, tap, tap like this. See how it's cycling? Once you get to 12 or whatever, it's going to just cut off. You're not going to see anything coming out of here. You're going to be tapping and going, why is nothing happening? That means you've reached program mode, and then you just hold. Okay, once you see it kind of cut off, just hold. And then it'll start its programming mode, which what it does is it flashes through, I think, red, blue, green, and then it'll ramp down. It'll go from turbo down, okay? And that is where you can switch to the next mode. So if you want option 1, which is going to be mode group, you want to just go into program mode, hold down as you're in program mode, don't click, hold your tap, and then it's going to go through that color and then ramp down. You wait through all of that, and then it's going to start blinking a certain amount of colors, or sorry, a certain amount of times. So after the group number you want to use is blinked out, right? You just want to let go and then hold down, and that'll select what you want. It's hard to explain, but you'll see. Option 2 is going to be changing the secondary color. And the way you get to option 2 is go into program mode, and then it's going to blink colors, and then it's going to ramp down. When it's ramping down, during that ramp down, you let go and then hold your tap again. Okay? And then it'll do the same thing over again. And then you'll know you're now in program mode 2, right? Which is to select your color. And then to do 3, while it's ramping down the second time, you do it again. You'll see. So first, let's change the mode. Right now I have color, and then I have, color, 5, I don't know, 15, 30. No, so I have like color, and see what I did there? This is in program mode now. I tapped 12 times, just cycling on accident. So you can do it on accident. So what I'm doing right now is not doing anything. Because if I let go, I'm going to set a mode that I don't want. So I'm just going to let it go through its thing right now. It's going to go through 13 modes, I think. I think if I let go during the flashes, it's fine. If I let go here, it's fine. Let's just check that. Nope. I ended up in some mode. So this is what I'm saying. So there, I did it again. I accidentally got the program mode. So it's easy to get the program mode. So let's just do this, okay? I'm going to change the mode group back to what I like. So what do I like? I think what I had there was color, moonlight, 35, and 100. And that makes the most sense to me looking through all this because I want color. And the only other options with color are color and 50. Sorry. Color and 50. I don't want that. 100% color. Don't want either of those. So I have to get color again, I got to come all the way up here. And I either got to do group 1 where I get everything, or group 2 where I get color, moonlight, 35, 100. That's perfect for me. So I want mode group 2. So what I do is I tap 12 times to get to program mode, hold down. It's going to do the thing where it goes through colors, then it ramps down, and then it'll start doing mode group 1 where it'll go through each group. And it'll flash twice, and then it'll go through all the colors. So it'll go blink, blink, red, green, blue. And you're supposed to let go during the red, green, blue part. So I'm going to wait till it flashes twice, then does red, green, blue. Then let go, and then click, okay? You can click or hold, I think. It doesn't matter. So I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, until it just starts not doing anything. There we go. So it just flashes, does this, ramps down. Now it does the colors. It's telling me 1 flash, and then I want 2, right? 1, 2. Let go. So now I should end up with color, moonlight, 35, 100. Okay? Makes sense? So that's how you select your group. You just tap, 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 hold. It's automatically in mode group. It's going through mode 1 and letting you select your mode group, okay? So by default, in configuration mode, you are selecting your group. And you just hold down until you see it flash the number of times that for the group you want. And then once it gets to the color portion, you let go and then you hold again. And that'll set your group that you want, right? So let's just, for instance, let's say I want group 6. 5%, 15, 35, 50, and 100, right? I'll tap a bunch of times. Then hold. I'm not clicking, I just held. It ramps down, doing all the colors. And then now it's flash 1, red, green, blue, whatever color it is. Flash 2, green, right? I want 6. That was 3, 4, 5. So the next one's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let go here. And then I hold again just to be safe. So now we should have 5, 15, 35, 50, and 100, and back to 5. Okay? So that's how you do that. Now, we want to change the color, right? Right now, we can't see the color, but it's red, right? I have it set to red. So what we're going to have to do is switch to a mode that has color, just to make this easy. So I'm going to go back to the one I like, mode group 2, because then we're done with the whole mode thing. Group thing, sorry. So hold. So just wait. I'm going to wait for the 2 blinks and color. That was 1, 1, 2, and I'm good. So now I'm going to have my color back, right? So now we have group 2 set up. So now to change the color, you need to get to option 2 in program mode. This is where it gets a little trickier. So instead of just holding after program mode starts, I have to wait for the ramp down, and then I let go and hold again, and that will go to group 2 then. So you'll see. Just keep clicking until it starts flashing. That's what it did. So here, when it ramps, I let go and hold. See how it did 2 blinks there and then ramped again? So now it's in color choice. So red, blue, green. I'm going to let go here, and I've now selected green. That's it. It's super easy. We've got green now. Let's say I want blue. Tap a bunch of freaking times. Wait for strobes. When it ramps, let go, hold again. Get 2 blinks there for group 2. Ramps. Now we get red again. But I want blue. Let go. Now I have blue. Okay? Easy as pie. That was simple, right? Color choice. So that was 2. 3 is memory on off. So again, you just keep, when you get to that ramp down, you just let go, hold. Then the second option is change color. Once it ramps again, let go, hold. Now we're in 3 where we get memory. So for instance, we do not have memory right now. This is a brighter mode. Okay, let go, wait 5 seconds, let's say, for it to reset. So if I had memory, it would come back on bright. It does not. It comes back on color. That was weird, right? Did it not kick in there? What's that? Whoa. I think I'm just pussyfooting the switch. All right, so we're going to get to memory on off, which is option 3. So tap a bunch of freaking times and hold. And now when it ramps, let go, hold. That's 2 blinks, ramping again, let go, hold. 2, 3. All right, now it ramps down, colors, let go, on. So that was red, right? When I let go, it was red. That means memory off. I didn't pay attention. I thought it would just automatically switch back and forth. But you have to wait till green and then hold, and you'll get memory. I think there's only 2 memories, right? Flash red, cycle the switch while flashing red if you want memory off, and green if you want on. So we still have it off. Just for reference, this is low. Off, wait 5 seconds. It's going to be blue again. Okay, so we need to go back to 3 there. I blinded myself, by the way. Tap, 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 tap. Hold. Ramp, let go, hold. Wait for the ramp, let go, hold. 1, 2, 3. We're in 3 now. And now we're going to wait for green. Let go, hold. All right. So now, when I go to this mode, and now I let go, wait 5 seconds. When I come back on, we're going to have memory now. See? It's that simple. Once you get the hang of it, it's simple. Red, green. I mean, it's obvious, right? Off, on, red, green. I just was thinking the old driver where you just let go and it switches back and forth. So that's 3. Now, option 4 is strobe option. When light ramps down, it will blink 4 times, flash each color several times, switch while whatever. So if you want strobe off, you go red. If you want it on standard, you do green. If you want it on bicycle mode, you do blue. And then to access these, you cycle the switch rapidly 3 times and it will access. So it's programmed when turned on. So if I click 3 times fast, 1, 2, 3, I'm not getting strobe, right? Because I turned that off. So I have to go to option 4, and then let's, for shits and giggles, we'll just do bicycle mode. So we want to select blue, the color blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. Get into program mode, ramping, let go, on. 1, 2, ramping, let go, on. We want 4. That was 3. So we want 4. 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Now we want to wait for the blue color. So red is off, no strobe. Blue is bicycle. So now when I tap 3 times quick, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to get this bicycle strobe, which means you get color and strobe at the same time. Sorry, strobe warning. And that's your bicycle strobe. Let's say I want regular strobe. Okay, ramp down, hold. Ramp down, hold. Ramp down, hold. Now we're in 4. And now we want green. Red, blue, green, on, off. Okay, so now 3 taps, we get regular strobe. It's that simple, guys. And if you want to hold that strobe, you just click, and now it'll stay in place. And if you have memory, which we have on right now, when I click back on, oh, wait. Let me just, maybe it has to be on a second. Or he might have this one where it doesn't come back on. Yeah, okay. Well, the old driver, it would actually come back on your strobe if memory was on. So anyway, that is all the options. I mean, that's really simple, guys. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to leave blue on because I kind of like blue. But I want to make sure I have my modes all set up the way I like. So we have blue, low, medium, high, or whatever. So I like that. So I like the color and I like the mode. But I don't want memory and I don't want strobe, right? Even though it's kind of hard to do that on accident, really. How fast do you have to do it? Yeah, you gotta really mean it, it seems like. I feel like I'm in program mode right now and not realizing it. This, you can tap it really fast. So there. I don't know how often I would do that on accident. Because it's not like... That was pretty slow. I just don't know why I'd ever need strobe. So I'm going to turn it off. So here we go. Ramp down. Let go. Hold. That's 2. 2, 3. That's 3. And 4. And I want red for off. Off. Okay, so now no strobe. No strobe. Now I want to turn memory off. That was option 3. Ramp, let go, hold. 1, 2. Go hold. 1, 2, 3. And then I want red for off. Off. Okay. So now, let go, hold. That's a higher mode. I'm going to wait a second and see if that comes back on. Nope. Back on blue, low, medium, high. Perfect. So that right there is how you program the Quantum Dragon driver. And that is your full review on the CWF Peanut flashlight. I love this thing. I think it's fantastic. What I'm going to do now is take the battery out, put a fresh one in. This is what I do. Every time I use the light, pretty much, this is probably, I don't know how good this is for batteries. I drain them a little bit. I mean, I used it that whole time there, and it's been in my case for a week with that battery, so, you know. But I'll put a fresh one in now. Cycle backward, there we go. Put a freshie in there. And now I can carry it or put it back in my case and know I have a full battery. But yeah, I love it. I think it's fantastic. I think if you have the chance to own one, you should. I think they're expensive. I mean, most custom flashlights in titanium like this are $450. You know, Okluma DC0, $450. You're like $470 out the door. La Lima Metalcraft, $400, I think. $450-ish out the door. I just bought a couple off of JC Customs. Those were $450 in titanium. The Reaver Arm Citadel, this is $650 actually new. Same type of driver and everything. So, you know, this has some crazy machining, but, you know, this has a new driver in it. It's very, very small, and Charles's lights tend to be a little bit more. And they're fantastic, so it's hard to argue the price. But they are about $100 more than other lights, I would say. This light right here, I think, is $579. So $579 for the Peanut. And again, there's all different flavors. If you get aluminum, I think it's like $375 or something. So just for reference, this in aluminum starts at $275, so it's basically $100 more. But again, I have no problem paying it. I think it's a fantastic light. Also, I want to mention that I got this at Urban EDC Supply. So big shout out to Urban EDC. I will link them down below. I do have an affiliate link if you want to follow that link. It does help the channel, but you know, I wanted this light. It wasn't like, hey, check out this light and review it or whatever. No, it was like, gimme, I want this. So yeah, great job, Charles. I can't wait to see what you come out with next. And Charles is just a great dude. That's, you know, first and foremost, is fantastic human being. So shout out to Charles. Go check out CWF Flashlights on Instagram. Check out their website. I'll link everything down below. These are available at a bunch of places right now, surprisingly. I saw them at Urban EDC. I saw them at DNK Knives. I saw them at Blade and Beam. So I'll link what I can. I don't have links to those other ones. Just, you know, just sharing for you guys. But I highly recommend this one. It's just unique with how small it is and the new driver, and it's just got cool factor. So stay tuned for the beam shot video. And let me know what you guys think. I love you. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later. CWF Peanut, and I just wanted to, you know, check it out. So I'm going to start off with the secondary red. So this is the red secondary on the Peanut. And yeah, as usual, the light always looks brighter on camera than in person, 2 to 3 times, I'd say. So take that with a grain of salt. The red is barely seen anywhere when I go around like this. If I get closer, I can see it. That looks really bright, but it really is not at all. I have to get like that close to see what you're seeing, which is like a foot off the ground. I will say the secondaries are cool, but it is a very odd beam. Like, it's all over the place, if you can't see that. It's not a very smooth beam. So this is our low, I think. I don't know if they count it as moonlight. I gotta double check. You can check on their website what they call this. But yeah, this is what we're gonna go with as moonlight. And it's very dim. Again, looks much brighter on camera, but barely reaches that sign over there. Definitely not crossing the street. And the tree, nope. Over here I can see a little bit. It looks about like what you're seeing right now for me in person when I do this. So let's take it up a notch to 35%. Now we're cooking. This is fantastic. This is really nice. Very bright. Man, I really like this triple emitter on this thing. That is beautiful. The tree is lit up. 5,000K. Man, I'm really liking that 5,000. I thought I liked 4,000. This is really nice. Not really crossing the street here, but flooding like crazy. It's really good. All right, so let's, yeah, beautiful. Let's hit it 100. And now we're really cooking. So there's the tree, the sign, getting a little bit across the street, and we're covering this whole area. This is really, really nice. And back to red. So that is the CWF Peanut, and I gotta say, this peanut packs a punch. All right, I love you guys. Peace.